Okay, welcome to another class on linking words. Today we're looking at condition, and let's start with the difference between if and unless. They are almost the same. Unless is the same as any if in a negative sentence. So what we see is this: you won't catch up, you won't catch me, you won't catch up with me if you don't run faster, or unless you run faster. They are completely synonymous, 100%. Okay? So anytime you have if and a negative auxiliary, you can change it to unless and a positive. You might see unless in some negative sentences, in which case it means if in a positive sentence. Something like, take your bag, grab your bag, unless you don't have one. Something like that. Grab your bag unless you don't have one. And it will be the same as grab your bag if you have one. But I must admit, you do rarely see unless in negative sentences. Nonetheless, it is possible. Okay, so that's the difference between if and unless. If and in case now. Oh, and by the way, do notice that all these words are subordinating conjunctions. You add a clause after if, you add a clause after unless, and they join it to the main clause. Okay, now if versus in case. In case is perhaps not what you think it is. A lot of people seem to think that this means in the case that, and it doesn't. Yeah, in the case that, in the event that, in case of, in the event of. These are all referring to if such and such a situation happens. That's what all of these mean. This one doesn't. Okay, if is very different from in case. Have a look at this. Take an umbrella if it's raining, and take an umbrella in case it rains. Totally different here, guys. I want to make it clear these are completely different. And it's about order, it's about sequence. Because in the first one, we're saying take an umbrella if it's raining. So number one, you go and see. You look out of the window and see if it's raining. And then number two, you take your umbrella. That's the way things work with if. It's not the same with in case. Over with in case, this is, of course, number one. Sorry, it's not number one. This is number one. Yeah, in the second example, when we say take an umbrella in case it rains, this means take the umbrella right now because it might rain. So in case is always as a precaution against. Think of it as that. It's the same as a precaution against. Take an umbrella as a precaution against rain. Yeah? Take a map in case you get lost. Take a map anyway because you might get lost. So